Hi, so in this one I'm going to show you how to set the colours of your on-screen keyboard. So the first thing we're going to do is add an on-screen keyboard. So add new floating tile, and we'll scroll down, change the content type to keyboard. And we'll just resize this a bit. So we'll put it all the way at the top here, make it the full width, and we'll just make it a bit shorter. And there are lots of properties you can play around with the keyboard. For now, we're just going to stick with the default settings. I don't think we need to change anything. And of course, you can create a totally custom keyboard using look and feel, but we're just going to keep it simple today, and we're just going to style the stock keyboard using some built-in functions. Okay, so the basic principle of this is we write engine.set key color, and then we pass in the note number that we want to set. So in this case, I've put 60, which is middle C. So for the color, it says color as hex, but we can also use the predefined constant. So I could put colors.red, for example. And now note 60 is going to be red. If I wanted to change the opacity of this, instead of colors.red, I could use colors.withAlpha, and then I could pass in colors.red and set the alpha amount, so that's the opacity. I'll set that to 0.5. So now it's a lighter color, and we can go really light with this. So that's just for setting a single key color. And if you want to set it back to default, you can just clear the opacity there, and it's cleared. And instead of doing this whole colors with alpha thing, if you're just wanting to reset a key, you can just put 0x0, and it does the same thing. So that's for a single key, but let's see how we can do a range of keys. So we're going to have a loop. We're going to go from 60 to 73. So we'll say if I is equal to 60, I is less than 73, I plus plus. So this will actually colour the keys between 60 and 72 because we've got the less than symbol there. So again, we'll write engine.set key color. And for the key number, we're just going to put I in now. And for the color, again, we can do colors.red or colors.blue or something like that. I'll do colors.withAlpha again. And let's do colors.blue. And we'll put 0.2. And we'll hit F5. So now it's colored that range of keys. Let's change where this set of keys appears on the on-screen keyboard. So we'll select our keyboard and go to the properties. Just zoom out a bit there. And let's scroll down to the properties. So we can set the low key here. It's currently set to 9. Let's try that at 24 and we'll hit F5. So now the coloured range is more centered. So that's note 60 there. That's middle C. We can colour another range of keys after this. So let's do another loop. And let's colour notes 36 to 48. So we'll put 49 in there, so it's one more. And we'll change the colour to green. We'll hit F5. And there we go. So now we've got two separate key ranges coloured. I really like using these predefined colour constants, but you can, as I say, put a hex value in here or replace this whole thing with a hex value. To find out what colour constants are available though, if you just write colors dot and then open the autocomplete by hitting escape, or it might pop up automatically depending on your settings. You can scroll through here until you get to the color constants. There we go. So you can see this big long list of colors that are available, and you get a kind of preview at the left hand side here in this drop down of what the color is going to be like. So there's lots to choose from. Let's go for the gold one there, and we'll hit F5. Hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.